In the world of reality television, few people are as outspoken as Shari, a central figure in Love and Marriage Huntsville, LAMH. Known for her no-nonsense attitude, Melody is never afraid to speak her truth, no matter how messy or uncomfortable it might be. Recently, she dropped a bombshell that has rocked the Love and Marriage Huntsville fanbase. Melody revealed startling information about Chris and Nell Fletcher, two people she once considered close allies. What she shared has left viewers stunned, questioning everything they thought they knew about the Fletchers and their relationship with Melody. This all started when Melody began to subtly distance herself from the Fletchers in public. For those who have followed Love and Marriage Huntsville, it was clear that there had been a shift in the dynamic between Melody and the Fletchers. Chris and Nell Fletcher had long been regular fixtures in the LAMH social circle, with Chris being a well-known real estate agent who frequently worked with Melody's ex-husband, Martell Holt. Despite the stormy divorce between Melody and Martell, Chris appeared to stay on good terms with both sides, often positioning himself as a peacemaker. His wife Nell was also seen at various events, helping Melody in ways that suggested there were no ill feelings between them. At least, that's what it seemed. But as time went on, Melody started to show signs of a rift between them. She became more reserved in her interactions with Chris and Nell, and fans began to notice the subtle shift. It was clear that something was wrong, but what exactly had happened behind closed doors? Why did Melody, who had once considered them friends, suddenly turn cold? What was the cause of the strain in their relationship? These questions have been buzzing around the Love and Marriage Huntsville community, and now Melody is finally speaking out about what went down. In a candid conversation during one of her live social media events, Melody revealed startling facts about the Fletchers. For months, she had dropped cryptic hints about feeling betrayed by people she once trusted. She mentioned how some people had pretended to be supportive, only to later show their true colors. It wasn't long before fans started connecting the dots, suspecting that Melody was talking about Chris and Nell. It wasn't until Melody went public with her claims that the full scope of the betrayal began to unfold. The accusations that Melody made were not just vague insinuations. She came forward with shocking details about Chris Fletcher's role in the drama between her and Martell. Melody claimed that Chris had been providing Martell with information to use against her. This revelation sent shockwaves through the Love and Marriage Huntsville community. Chris, who had always appeared to be the neutral party between Melody and Martell, was now being accused of playing both sides. The idea that Chris had been secretly supporting Martell behind Melody's back was a huge betrayal, especially considering the painful divorce Melody had gone through and the public humiliation she had suffered at Martell's hands. This revelation raised serious questions about Chris's loyalty. Was he really trying to be a peacemaker, as he had claimed, or was he using his relationship with Martell to gather information that would later be used against Melody? Fans quickly took to social media, revisiting past episodes of Love and Marriage Huntsville to find any clues that might support Melody's claims. In several instances, Chris had been shown trying to mediate between Melody and Martell, but now, in light of Melody's revelations, these moments seemed suspicious. Was Chris truly just trying to keep the peace, or was he actually part of a bigger scheme to undermine Melody? But it wasn't just Chris who Melody had issues with. She also turned her attention to Nell Fletcher, revealing that Nell had participated in conversations where she had made disparaging remarks about Melody. This was particularly shocking, given that Nell had always been seen as one of the few women in Melody's circle who had her back. The idea that Nell had been pretending to support Melody while secretly aligning herself with Martell and others who had been critical of Melody was a betrayal that cut deep. Melody explained how, over time, she started to feel a shift in Nell's energy, and eventually, she got confirmation that Nell had been involved in behind-the-scenes conversations that painted her in a negative light. Fans were stunned by this revelation. They had seen Melody and Nell interact at various events, always laughing and seeming to enjoy each other's company. Their friendship appeared to be genuine, but Melody's disclosure shattered that illusion. She spoke of how she had initially doubted Nell's honesty, and how, in the end, it became clear that Nell's true feelings were far from supportive. The silence and neutrality that Nell had maintained, but the silence from Chris and Nell has only fueled the fire. While Melody has been vocal about her feelings, Chris and Nell have remained largely silent. Their lack of response has led to even more speculation about their role in the drama. Many people expected them to come forward and defend themselves against the allegations, but instead, they've chosen to let the storm pass without comment. This silence has led some to believe that they might be guilty of the things Melody is accusing them of, while others feel that they are simply trying to avoid adding fuel to the fire. The situation has only become more complicated as time has gone on. While Chris and Nell remain silent, new information continues to surface. Fans have started to dig deeper, uncovering old clips and interviews that seem to support Melody's claims. One particularly telling video features Chris talking about his friendship with Martell and how he had tried to stay neutral during Melody and Martell's divorce. At the time, it seemed like a harmless comment, but now, in light of Melody's allegations, it takes on a more sinister tone. Did Chris truly try to remain neutral, or was he secretly supporting Martell all along? The situation took another twist when rumors began circulating that Nell had been making negative remarks about Melody in private conversations with other cast members. These rumors have been circulating on social media, and while they haven't been confirmed, they've only added to the drama surrounding the Fletchers. Fans are eagerly waiting for Chris and Nell to respond to these rumors, but for now, their silence continues to speak volumes. As this drama unfolds, the question remains, where does this leave Melody, Chris, and Nell? Can they ever repair their fractured relationship, or has this betrayal permanently severed their bond? Only time will tell. What is clear, however, is that the world of love and marriage Huntsville is far more complicated than it seems on the surface. Behind the scenes, relationships are being tested, and the lines between loyalty and betrayal are becoming increasingly blurred. The future of Melody, Chris, and Nell's relationship is uncertain, and the drama is far from over. This is just the beginning of a much larger story, and as the situation continues to unfold, there will likely be more revelations, more drama, and more questions about who can be trusted and who can't. Love and marriage, Huntsville, may never be the same again, and the fallout from Melody's revelations will likely have long-lasting effects on everyone involved. Stay tuned, because this drama is only getting started, and the next chapter promises to be just as explosive as the last. As the drama surrounding Melody, Shari, and the Fletchers continues to unfold, there are several key questions that remain unanswered. While Melody's public revelations have shaken the love and marriage Huntsville fanbase, the future of her relationships with Chris and Nell Fletcher hangs in the balance. The situation has exposed deep divides, not just within the cast, but also among fans who are now torn between supporting Melody's accusations or standing by the Fletchers. What's clear is that this drama goes beyond just one betrayal. It speaks to the complexities of loyalty, trust, and power within the realm of reality TV. The issue at hand isn't just Melody's emotional reaction to feeling betrayed. It's about the larger narrative of how relationships in the world of reality television are often manipulated or distorted for the sake of drama. In Love and Marriage Huntsville, where everyone is connected by business, personal relationships, and the overarching desire for success, it becomes increasingly difficult to discern who is truly aligned with whom. Melody's story about Chris and Nell speaks to the blurred lines between genuine friendship and strategic alliances, especially when everyone has their own interests at stake. Melody's claims about Chris Fletcher playing both sides, offering Martell information, and Nell's alleged negative remarks behind her back highlight the toxic undercurrents of reality TV that often go unnoticed. The public's fascination with these behind-the-scenes dramas speaks volumes about our expectations of the people on the show, and the difficult line producers and cast members have to walk between creating content that entertains and maintaining genuine personal relationships. As the accusations have played out across social media, fans have been quick to analyze every detail of Melody's story. Some have defended her, applauding her for finally standing up for herself and exposing the truth. Others, however, are more skeptical, questioning whether this is just another example of reality, stars manipulating the narrative for publicity. The role of the audience in all of this is fascinating, as it reveals how much power the viewers have in shaping the direction of a reality TV show. When accusations like these arise, they add fuel to the fire, and the viewers are right there in the middle, deciding which side they're on. The silence from Chris and Nell only adds to the speculation. When someone is accused of such serious betrayals, especially by someone as outspoken as Melody, the public typically expects a response. Their reluctance to speak out immediately leaves room for more rumors and conjecture to take root, further complicating an already messy situation. It's a classic reality TV tactic. Let the drama build and hope it either dies down or turns into something even bigger. However, as this controversy grows, it's becoming clear that this silence could be both a strategic move and a sign of guilt. For Melody, this entire situation is a test of her own resilience. She's had to endure a public divorce, dealing with betrayal and deceit from her ex-husband, Martel Holt, and now, it seems, she's facing the same kind of disloyalty from people she once called friends. However, Melody's strength is undeniable. She has refused to let her pain remain hidden, and by speaking out against Chris and Nell, she's sending a message that no one, regardless of their status or friendship, is beyond scrutiny. Her decision to share her truth, despite the backlash and potential fallout, reveals a fierce determination to reclaim her narrative, something she has been doing since her divorce. The long-term effects of this drama remain uncertain. Will Melody continue to expose more of the behind-the-scenes manipulations she's experienced, or will she choose to move on and put this chapter behind her? For Chris and Nell, the coming days will be crucial. They can either choose to clear their names by addressing Melody's claims head-on, or remain silent and allow the public to form their own opinions. The Love and Marriage Huntsville community will be watching closely, eager to see how this situation resolves. Whether it leads to reconciliation, more drama, or a permanent divide, one thing is certain: this drama is far from over. With each new revelation, the story continues to evolve, and the lives of those involved will never be the same again. Reality TV, after all, is built on chaos and drama. But when the chaos becomes too real, it leaves a lasting impact on everyone involved. Melody's decision to speak out has opened a Pandora's box that may never fully close.